I didn't mean to talk to you. I thought that little hand meant I could heal you, but... Use a religion skill. I'm gonna use my religion skill. What does that mean? What happened? I think it's funny that... I'm not a very religious person. At all. I don't know if I'm an atheist, but I'm definitely not religious, right? But I have this tendency towards playing very religious characters in game. There's something about that it appeals to me. I think there's something cool about having that kind of faith. Oy. Jerks. Oh no, you're all dead. Alright, so the combat, I know I keep talking about this, but, I mean, MMOs really are, they're a different experience than other games, and in some ways they are a more limited experience in other games, like the combat, for instance. At the same time, I mean, you have other people in the world, you have, it really is more of an endless gaming experience compared to other games. So if you play games, you think, gosh, why do these games have to end so soon? Well, you play an MMO because, man, they don't end. Unless the game closes, they don't end. Ooh. I guess that's like junk, like sellable junk. Wow. The other thing too is like, you know, like zombies, you know, relatively scary thing. They're not an MMO. Because really, you think about, okay, all right, this will tell you everything. This gives you the ground that you need. The basic thing you need to understand about MMOs is that they were originally called MUDs, multi-user dungeons. And multi-user dungeons were text-based versions of what I'm playing now. Multiple users in a text environment running around killing stuff. All right? And what you killed was mobs, M-O-B, mobile objects, right? So basically, the stuff you kill are just mobile objects that store things for you until you kill them. There's you put a little bit of effort in to get them, but the objects you get out of them, the loot, is pretty much guaranteed. You're not supposed to not be able to... Oh, crap. You're not supposed to not really be able to do this. You know, I mean, you're not assured a victory, but you're very unlikely to... What are you... Dude, die. It's unlikely that you'll fail. You know, if you put enough time into it, you're gonna beat them. And everything from the combat to the quests, to the social environment really kind of feeds into this. Right, so let's say you're not big on action combat, big on moving around. Well, most people can click buttons one after the other, and if you do that, it's not the most exciting thing in the world, but you keep doing it, poof, you get loot. And then you can sell the loot and get more loot. And you just keep doing it over and over and over. I know that this doesn't sound very appealing, but I promise you, it's almost addictive. Actually, it's not almost. It really is. It can be addictive. You know, like there are people who have neglected their children and their family. It's terrible. And here I am playing it with the added incentive of you guys are watching me play it. Yeah. Alright. I'm going to pause here. I've been playing for about a half an hour. So I'm going to pause. Probably cut the video here and then come back in another next episode. So, thank you very much for watching. I'll see y'all shortly. Maybe right directly. Whatever. Come back later. Watch it. Doop, 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 doop. That's me in every single MMO I've ever played. Including Minecraft, which is kind of a type of MMO. Anyway. Alright, welcome back to... What the hell am I playing? Welcome back to Neverwinter. It's a Dungeons & Dragons game. This is a free-to-play MMO on the PlayStation 4, PS4. I think you have to have a PSN account for the online play, and there's nothing but online play, so I think you have to have a PSN account. Now, it is a free-to-play game, so there is, there's microtransactions, there's things that make you want to use the microtransactions and whatnot. I'll try and point those things out as I play along if I see them. Well, anyway, let's get to it. We have some MMO combat to get to. Now, one thing that's going on also is that I'm not uploading a video to YouTube right now while I'm trying to play. And I've noticed the rubber banding has more or less stopped. I'm not, I'm not bouncing all over the landscape. The combat is happening more reliably. There you go. You notice the bags of loot that the zombies throw out. Very obliging fellows, zombies. I mentioned in the last video that a common term used by MMO players for monsters and stuff are mobs. And a mob is actually a mobile object. That's the long form of mob. And that came from MUDs. So basically, all your monsters and everything are just mobile objects. Woo! What the crap? That store loot for you until you kill them. Damn! Don't do that shit to me. Jerky butt. You see that glowing? There's a glowing thing right there at the bottom of the screen, right? That's my daily... Is that it? That's... I get to use that once a day or something, right? I don't even know what that is. I don't know how to use it. What is it? I don't know. I'm actually going to have to, read some directions. Which is another thing about MMO or MMORPGs. That you'll often find yourself doing research to try and play it. I guess it increases engagement or something. Wow, these guys are kind of resistant to my wily magic. Doesn't matter. I'm a cleric. Doesn't really matter how much damage they do. I'm gonna heal through it. Oh yeah? Yeah, see? Got some money. And there'll be plenty of things to spend money on. Generally, it's been my experience that if you're gonna play MMOs, don't buy armor, don't buy weapons and things like that. Don't buy stuff like that from your vendors, okay? There is stuff there and you will be able to buy it, but it's not going to be very good. I think in your better Mamorpagas you can craft really good gear, but in most of them, and I'm sure this one's going to be the same way, you collect the really good gear from the mobs, your mobile objects. Hey. Hey. Big numbers. You know, the games tell you what, you know, they tell you how much damage you're doing, but right now I don't really have a frame of reference for it. So I don't know what are good numbers. Oh, shit, that's not good. I don't really know what good numbers are, so I don't know if I'm doing good numbers. I don't know if I'm getting good numbers. Am I giving good numbers? I don't know. So that's other things you have to research. Is you have to look for you have to look for the good numbers. What are my good numbers? So I got to the crown chamber. Something terrible is going to happen now.
Oh no! Hurry and get the crown. The Guardian is waking up.
I feel like that's going to be the least of your worries. Shit, I didn't read that. Oh yeah, Vault Tech Workshop. Got that installed. I'm kind of disappointed in that it's just a it's just a thing where you build more towns. Oh. The fuck? I don't want to fight this guy. Oh, fine. I do like this dodge mechanic. I mean, straight up, that's awesome. It's a lot of fun. Targeting is still a little... Oh, shit, get away from me. Get away from me. Jerks. All right.
You're too late. The crown belongs to the Nashers.
Is that not a stereotypical laugh? Come on. I'm gonna kill all of you. Your whole stupid gang. And you think I'm saying that to be like tough or mean or anything? I'm really not. This is what happens. You play an MMORPG, a Mamorpaga. I'll try to remember to say Mamorpaga. I think it's a lot more amusing than saying MMORPG. You're basically in a walking apocalypse. The only reason there's anything left alive in the world when you're done with it is because everything respawns. So I'm probably going to end up killing hundreds or even thousands of those Nashers. I mean, unless they're just like an early game faction. But I'm very likely to kill them all. Excuse me. Adventurer's Belt. Inspect. Close. Confirm. Okay. You may get tired of the MMO, the Memorpiga, treating you kind of like a brain-damaged idiot, but it helps. Like, if you only play it every once in a while like I do, then having, you know, simple instructions is actually a really good thing. Another good thing about dungeon design is that you'll have this really long run up to the boss, right? But then when you want to get out, you'll just have this really short, you know, run out. It'll be nice and easy, and it'll take you right back to where you wanted. It generally takes you right back to where you need to be. Just a hop, a skip, and a jump. I really do like that dodge. I gotta be honest. That was, I mean, this doesn't seem to be adding a whole ton to the Memorpiga formula, but that dodge is, I like that. And the reason I started playing this is because I really missed, or I'm really missing Dragon Age. I enjoyed the crap out of that game. I played a lot of it. There you go, scantily clad characters. That's definitely a Memorpiga thing. Mostly women. Occasionally you'll see a truly edgy player will, you know, be a guy running around in underwear, but most of them are just, you know, oh, look at my female character. She's naked. Oh, alright. Thought I was going to be trapped up there. What's this? General.
There is no time for small talk.
Be seeing ya. Woo! You just get the renegade?
The Lich Sulkiers have brought ruin to Thay. It is time for them to be removed.
Yeah, you should cut their heads off. I mean, it says a brutal medieval world, so I feel like that's not too much. It's perfectly okay. I don't really know where to go now. General. General Brush.
Hello, hero of Neverwinter.
What are you? I don't have any questions. Dragon scale. Sorry, wait. So you cut yourself up and make dragon scale armor? Really? That's dedication. Oh wait, I have a sparkle path to follow. Let's go, come on. Woohoo! Whoop. Whoop. Where's my, okay. Do I have it? I don't know where's my stamina meter? Stamina, where is it? Do you see a stamina? Does anyone see a stamina meter? Because, oh, I see it. Alright. Little teeny tiny green. You see, okay, bottom of the screen in my main action bar, there's a teeny tiny little green meter. I think that would be a lot better if it was like, you know, on your character's butt or something. Alright, let's go. Come on. Hello, Sergeant Knox.
Protectors enclave. Need masses will blow through the vaults. When assets have stolen a...
They kind of overuse the red text. I don't know, I just... It feels like a bad choice of color. It's like I feel like they should have used something else. Now we're gonna go faster because we have a electric tiger.